Hi, I'm Pete Eason from Convert Technologies. Welcome to the Plato update video. So by now you should all have received notification of the new and updated Plato Control App for Android, version 1.3.0. You will also have received installation instructions and a release note outlining the changes that we've made since the previous version 1.2.2. So this is quite a substantial release for us really, with many changes and improvements to remote access, some user interface modifications and lots of really cool new features. So the video you're about to see is a combination of real-time interactions with the app controller and a voiceover narrative, so you're going to need your speakers on and the volume turned up. Okay, so let's kick this off with a rundown of the new CD ripping capabilities of Plato. So from the 1st of February 2017, all Plato units will be shipped with one of these included in the box free of charge. So this is our LG Ultra Slim Portable DVD writer, and we found that this was the best when tested with Plato's CD ripping capabilities. For existing Plato users, you can get this for £23 including VAT from Amazon, and there's a link in your release note to take you to that particular product. Okay, so using the USB cable provided, let's now connect the LG drive to Plato's USB port on the front panel. The very first time you do this, you may be asked the question, do you want the CD ripper to access and contact and make connection with the DVD drive? Just say OK to that, and then either use the touchscreen, or better still, use your remote Android device and follow the instructions coming up now in the video. Okay, let's go to Plato's main feature menu in the top left corner where the logo is and select the import option. Now select the CD option at the top of the screen. You'll then be prompted to insert an audio CD. Pop in a CD that you want to rip. Plato will then display the contents of the CD on the Plato touchscreen, as well as on your remote device. We use MusicBrainz for CD metadata lookup, including possible alternative CD matches. Artwork comes from coverartarchive.org if available. Using the three vertical dots, the more information icon, you can choose to rip single tracks or the whole CD into WAV, FLAC, AAC or MP3, or look for an alternative version of the CD. When you're happy you've got the right CD, simply select Rip to CD, top right of your screen. Here's where you select your desired file format from the range shown in the pop-up menu. Check the tick box if you also want to eject the CD automatically when the rip has completed. The ripping progress status is displayed at the bottom of your app screen, and you'll notice that Plato performs a three-stage process. Firstly, it reads and converts your CD into your selected format, then imports the converted data, and then it adds that data to the media database. Now, it's difficult to say exactly how long each rip will take, as it does obviously depend on the number of tracks on each CD, but on average you're looking at around 5 to 6 minutes per CD. When the ripping process is completed, you can locate your ripped CD in Plato's media library for immediate playback and streaming. A new service has been added to provide song lyrics, if available, by the Match app, integrated now with Plato. On the Now Playing screen, when a track is playing, select the three vertical dots, the More Information icon, to reveal the lyrics option. Use the Android backup button to go back to the Now Playing screen. You might need to register using your email address the first time you select this option. We've now also consolidated the previous settings menu, which was getting rather long and unwieldy. You can still access this via the three vertical dots in the top right corner of your app by selecting the Server Settings and Status option. This new screen now displays a line entry for each UPnP server on your network. For Plato, this gives you complete remote access to the vast majority of menu features within the app. This also includes, for example, version information, advanced settings, media rescan, logging, server action progress, and a key new feature, backup and restore. Now let's focus on the latter and take you through how this works at a high level. Identify the Plato device where you want to initiate a backup of your media. Select the backup and restore icon, and now connect a portable USB drive or memory stick to any of Plato's USB ports. For best results, your drive needs to be FAT32 formatted with no partitions. You can now determine your preferred backup destination by using the pencil edit icon to the right of your screen. Navigate to the relevant USB storage device. The display now shows the USB's top level. Select the Set Current Folder button at the bottom of your screen. Then select Backup Now. You're then prompted to choose one or more media types to back up: music, video, and images. Tick the relevant boxes and select OK. The progress status is displayed at the bottom of your screen. Once the backup has completed, you'll be able to restore all. In other words, all of the media from the currently set backup destination. A partial restore takes you to the top level of your backup data and lets you choose a specific folder or file using a long press to restore. If you haven't set up a backup destination, or the backup has never been run, this button takes you to the USB mount point and lets you browse to find a set of backup data. Select the edit icon to create a scheduled backup. Determine the frequency of the backup, either daily or weekly, and then select your preferred day from the drop-down menu. In this case it's Wednesday, say OK to that, and then pick the time from which you'd like the backup to commence, and say OK to that. To enable the schedule, simply switch the toggle switch from off to on in the top right corner and ensure that you have a backup drive connected to Plato. It's also possible to disable the schedule using the same toggle switch. You can now switch to select a grid or list view of your media. There's a drop-down control for view filters instead of radio buttons. It's now possible to export as image and video files in their original format. And you can also download image and video folders and files to other devices on the network. Over and above Plato's extensive tag editing tools, we've now included further support for the manual editing of metadata tags for MP3 and WAV files. Select the album you want to edit from the media library. This takes you down to the track listing page, and then select the three dots adjacent to the track title and choose Edit from the pop-up menu. This then presents you with the tags that you want to manually edit by simply pointing to the appropriate line of text and using the pop-up keyboard to make those changes. An image search filter has now been added to the media library, and you can also import image and folder structures into the media library. Your folder of images can then be browsed with a swipeable photo viewer, and image files can also be played using the playback controls. When capturing debug logs, we now request your full name and a brief text explanation of your issue. You're not obliged to give us this, obviously, but it will certainly make it much easier for us to match debug logs with users. Okay, so that's it. Thanks for watching, and if you have any queries or any problems at all, give us a call on this number and we'll be happy to help you if we can. Thanks a lot.